Newspapers went crazy, a massive, shadowy figure carrying something into the woods. And then, 6-year-old Dennis Martin was gone. A true account of the so-called hairy man. June 14, 1969, Dennis Martin vanished in the Great Smoky Mountains. His family camped here every year. They knew these woods well. Searchers found a single footprint, one small shoe print, deep in the mud. But as more searchers flooded the area, crucial clues were trampled and lost. It was a hard lesson. Too many searchers can do more harm than good. Miles away from where Dennis vanished, Harold Key and his family were hiking when they heard an eerie, gut-wrenching scream. Moments later, they saw movement. A massive, dark figure darting through the trees, carrying something over its shoulder. It moved unnaturally fast, as if trying to escape unseen. Another man, deep in the forest, reported seeing something massive, shrouded in hair, carrying what looked like a small, motionless body over its shoulder. He was so shaken he didn't speak about it for decades. Long before the name Bigfoot existed, locals spoke about the wild men of the Smokies. Massive, hairy creatures that lived deep in the mountains, rarely seen, but feared for generations. Harold Key later dared to tell a newspaper what he saw. Then, the FBI got involved, questioned him, and then, the story went cold, almost like they wanted it buried. Years later, researcher David Paulides, known for Missing 411, interviewed Dennis Martin's father. When asked what really happened, his response was chilling. A whispered warning. The FBI told me not to talk about it. Officials dismissed it, but the locals had their own stories. Wild men, something ancient, or a predator unknown to science. Then, special forces arrived, heavily armed and moving with a terrifying purpose. But they weren't searching for a lost child. They were hunting something else. And here's the most disturbing part. The FBI has over 100 pages of documents on this case, almost entirely blacked out. What did they find in those woods, and why can't we know?